guaranteed by our Constitution.
Mindanao, isang sigaw, isang galaw.
Such a beautiful experience to see that a lot of people are rallying for PRRD, saying na tay, hindi ka nag-iisa, tay kami naman ang gagawa ng paraan for you to be back home.
Tay kami naman, hanggang dulo, hindi ka nag-iisa sa laban na ito.
Dito tayo sa Liwasang Bonifacio. Andito rin yung Duterte van. Ayan, Rudy van pala yung tawag nila dito. Yung Tay Kami Naman signature campaign van na umikot po Mindanao, Visayas, Luzon, and ngayon nandito sa Metro Manila dahil sama-sama tayong pupunta mamaya sa Supreme Court para isubmit yung mga nalikom na mga perma. Ayan, so may mga pumipirma pa rin dito po sa Rudy van sa Liwasang Bonifacio. Masarap magbasa po ng mga messages dyan. Ayan, nakalagay, we will never stop until his home.
Tay kami naman, oh, bayan hawak kamay, oh, tay kami naman, Pilipinas sa
Itong Rudy van po ay punong-puno yan ng mga mensahe ng pagmamahal at suporta kay PRRD from Mindanao, Visayas, Luzon, and Metro Manila. Tingnan nyo, dahil sobrang puno na, pati gulong meron, at hindi lang po gulong, pati tambutso. Ano, uli na tayo. Tapos maliban dito sa Rudy van, nandito rin itong isa. Ang tawag nga dito sir, sikad? Sikad. Ayan. Pakita ko sa inyo yung mga picture ni VP Sara kasama nitong may-ari ng sikad. Ayan oh. Tatay Digong.
Of course, everything, lahat ng galaw natin, accompanied and syempre advised by legal attorneys, so of course, attorneys. And makakasama natin siya today as we go papunta sa Supreme Court. And like I said, this is not a rally. Hindi siya rally that we all have to scream because I think we've done that for so many times already. But dito, it's going to be a peaceful rally. As a matter of fact, nakakataba ng puso because nung nag-ikot kami sa Pilipinas, we saw all of the people from Dipolog na nandito, Dipolog, the bar is here to represent Cotabato, nandito sila lahat. We also have representative sa Cebu, andito rin ang mga taga Davao. So it's such a beautiful experience to see that a lot of people are rallying for PRRD, saying na tay, hindi ka nag-iisa, tay kami naman ang gagawa ng paraan for you to be back home. So I'm very grateful, I'm very optimistic that this is going to be a successful event. This is going to be successful in the long run. Kasi sabi nga ni Ate Joey, she taught us that PRRD, wala naman siyang kaso dito sa Pilipinas, wala siyang kaso sa labas. I do not know anong tawag doon, kung anong ginagawa niya doon. Kasi 'di ba, walang kaso here, walang kaso there. So we urge the Supreme Court to help us because wala tayong tatakbuhan, si Supreme Court lang, and we urge them to help the Filipinos. It's about time. A lot of the Filipinos want to hear from you. And these signatures na ginawa namin ng team ng Tay Kami Naman Signature Global Campaign Team, naikot namin ng buong Philippines, and hawak namin ngayon. A lot of these people wants to hear from the Supreme Court and wants to bring PRRD back home. So yun lang po, sana po mga kababayan sa mga nanonood, pagdasal po natin si PRRD, pagdasal niyo po ang lahat ng mga kababayan natin na patuloy po na nagre-raise ng kanilang mga voice because we really want him back home. Because we believe that he sacrificed almost all his life for the Filipino people. He started in Davao, which I think you all know. And look how Davao is very progressive now. So, I think really, it's about time we stand up. No? And pray lang tayo, laban lang tayo hanggang sa dulo. Sama-sama tayo.
We already have, actually, ang hawak namin ngayon na mga signatures around almost magti 300,000 na. However, today, 300,000 signatures. However, today, ang isasabit namin sa Supreme Court is around 162,000 signatures. Yung hindi namin masasubmit today, we are going to submit it in the next filing. Kasi may mga requirements kasi sa Supreme Court, no? Pagdating sa filing, pagdating sa annexation. So, we already work on the signatures last week pa, ma-prepare, and yung mga iba sa susunod namin siya ipa-file. Meanwhile, tuloy-tuloy kasi ang pagsasubmit natin, tuloy-tuloy ang signature campaign, ang pagpa-file natin sa Supreme Court, tuloy-tuloy yan hanggang sa magdesisyon na ang Korte Suprema doon sa mga habeas corpus cases ng PRRD.
Ma'am, how many provinces na po yung nabisita nyo na napuntahan nyo?
40 cities.
40 cities and provinces.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao po yun.
Kumusta mo po ma'am? Wala po bang discrimination in some parts of the provinces that you were able to visit? Wala bang mga, di ba kayo inaaway, something like that?
Siguro, ano lang, ang nag-stand out is yung Manawag, Pangasinan. Kasi pinalis kami doon eh. Pinalis kami ng mga pulis doon. Even if we are in a private property, even if we're not conducting a rally, they ask us to leave. So, aside from Manawag, Pangasinan, wala namang insidente. Merong maliit na insidente sa Batangas, pero in the end, naging okay naman. Nadaan naman sa magandang pag-uusap yung nangyari sa Batangas. I think ang mag-stand out talaga pagdating sa diskriminasyon, malinaw na malinaw yun sa Manawag.
Manawag.
Ma'am Joey, hanggang kailan po natin gagawin yung signature campaign?
Hanggat hindi nagdidesisyon ng Korte Suprema sa habeas corpus ng PRRD. Ayan. Marami may nagtatanong kung ilan na yung signature, no? Idagdag ko lang po kasi sinasabi nila na bakit 300,000 lang or bakit 200,000 lang, bakit ganito. Hindi ba marami namang mga Duterte supporter, ganyan. Well, oo, no? And marami pa rin hindi nakakaalam. We're just using our platforms. That's why we ask everyone to spread the word and let's do something for for PRRD. Alam ko marami sa inyo, mga Duterte supporter, naniniwala sa politika ni PRRD. Let us spread the word and let us push for action, especially in correcting the mistakes that are going on now sa bansa natin. Hindi madali na mangalap ng signature. Hindi madali na kung makakita tayo, let's say, siguro sa isang araw, makakuha tayo ng 700 signatures. 700 signatures na pinagsama-sama mo sa isang lugar ay napakaraming tao. Okay? But 700 signatures on paper, mukhang napakaraming. Okay? But I would just like to tell you that if we are going to spread the word and act together, we would be able to get an overwhelming number so that we would be able to convince the Supreme Court that this is something that we really want to be decided on. Maganda yung pakiramdam namin sa numbers. Actually, sa sarili naming palagay, maganda ang pakiramdam namin sa turnout ng signatures dahil ang huling signature campaign na ginawa sa Korte Suprema ay noong 2020, noong taong 2020. Ito ay noong nag-file ang mga grupo ng anti-Duterte na i-compel ang Supreme Court, i-compel ng Supreme Court si PRRD na i-divulge ang kanyang medical health condition. Ang kanilang part ng kanilang annex ay ang letter na nagsasabi na ang mga tao ay curious din doon sa kalagayan ng health ni PRRD. So, maraming mga nagpirma-pirma at ginawa itong part ng submission ng kanilang petition at ang kanilang idinadasal doon sa kanilang petition na yon sa letter na signature campaign ay resolusyonan na ng Supreme Court ang petition of ang writ of mandamus na magko-compel supposedly kay PRRD na i-divulge ang kanyang health condition. So what happened there? Ang nangyari doon, nagdesisyon ng Supreme Court nang mabilis.
Mabilis.
Okay? Nagdesisyon ng Supreme Court noon na mabilis sa kabila ng beside dun sa fact na nasa gitna tayo ng pandemic noon, ang Korte Suprema ay nagdesisyon dahilan na rin siguro dahil sa pag-uudyok ng signature campaign na iyon. Hindi nila nakuha yung gusto nila. Ultimately, hindi pinayagan yung writ of mandamus. Pero ang punto, because of the signature campaign in one way or another, it influenced the Supreme Court to act on the petition immediately. Now we already have for today we have around 162,000 signatures to be submitted, and then on March 11 we're going to submit another batch of signature, and on March 28 we're going to submit another batch of signature. So I hope everyone will join and help us in doing this. Ikumbinsi natin ang Supreme Court, magsumamo tayo sa Supreme Court. Sa panahon ngayon, Supreme Court na lang ang may kapasidad sa lahat ng branches ng ating gobyerno. Sila na lang yung may kapasidad na itama yung mga maling nangyayari.
Bring him home! Bring him home! Bring him home! Mabuhay niya rin! Mabuhay niya rin! Mabuhay niya rin!
Sa iyong kalusugan na kayo po ay pauwi na po dito sa aming mahal na bayan. Kami at kabuuan ng aming grupo sa Duterte Rider Supporters ay nakikisa at patuloy na nagtitipon-tipon upang manawagan ng ating mahal na Tatay Digong ay pauwi na po dito sa ating mahal na bansang Pilipinas.
Sa mga pumirma ko ng signature campaign para mapauli si dating Pangulong Duterte, ano po yung mensahe para sa kanila?
Ayun, maraming salamat po sa mga unang-una, sa mga nag-initiate po ng ating kami naman na signature campaign sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sila Ate Joey, sila Placido, no? At kami din ay kasama ng mga vloggers din na narito na kasama doon sa caravan ng Kami Naman Signature, at sa lahat ng mga pumirma doon po at nakiisa ng mga solid DTS po natin, sa lahat ng kababayan natin may pagmamahal sa bayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, sa inyong pakikiisa, sa inyong pagpirma. Ang inyong bawat pirma ay mahalaga upang ang ating bansang Pilipinas ay maiahon natin muli mula sa lugbok na pagnanakaw ng ating mga nasa gobyerno, mula sa kahirapan ng ating mga kababayan. Ay sama-sama po muli tayo, mga kababayan, nagmamahal sa ating bansang Pilipinas, upang mayangat po natin ulit ang ating kapakanan ng ating sambayan ng Pilipino.
Dahil kami naman ngayon at bukas, isang puso, isang lakas. Kung ikaw ang tumibig para sa bayan, ngayon ang bayan ang sasama sa'yo. Tay kami naman, bayan hawak kamay, tay kami.
So it's very important that the Supreme Court decide on this, because this is not just about PRRD at the end of the day. This is about protecting the rights guaranteed by our Constitution.
What if the Supreme Court will say it's put in academic already because wala na silang jurisdiction kay PRRD dahil nasa ibang bansa na siya? Ano po magiging action?
Then we're going to, decide and move forward based on that decision. But we have a very good lawyer. We have very good lawyers doon sa kaso ni PRRD na final ni Mayor Baste, Mayor Kongpulong, and Ms. Kitty Duterte, who argued otherwise. And we believe that it is not moot and academic. There are jurisprudence telling that the absence of the person in the jurisdiction of the court does not stop or does not put habeas corpus case moot and academic.
So ano yung parang pinaka gusto nating mangyari, ma'am, with our petition sa Supreme Court?
To resolve it, sir. To resolve it. That's what we want. The first step in bringing PRRD home is for the habeas corpus cases to be decided upon. And ang habeas corpus case kasi, sir, no, when the court approves or grant, because it is an extraordinary writ, it is an extraordinary order from the court. When a habeas corpus is granted, it actually orders the people who cause the deprivation of liberty of that person to bring that person before the court. So that's what we want the Supreme Court to grant the habeas corpus case. Now, if they're going to decide otherwise, wala kaming magagawa dyan. That's the order of the Supreme Court. But we're going to move forward from there.
Ma'am, I understand you don't have any political leanings, ano?
No, I have. I am a Duterte supporter.
I mean, you're not politically funded. But may I know your comment on Senator Bam Aquino na statement na sinabi niya ideally dapat dito nilitis si PRRD?
Ni Senator Bam Aquino.
Yes.
Well, I think Bam Aquino is trying to get the support of the Duterte supporters, by saying those. But, we're not idiots. So if you really believe in that, make a resolution, Senator Bam. Talk is cheap. And you do not parang tap us on our back and say that is what's supposed to be done. But you're not doing anything. What are we going to do with your words? It means nothing to us unless you're going to act. So, wag po tayo magbulahan dito. Botante po kami. Kami po ang nagpapanalo at nagpapatalo ng kandidato sa eleksyon. If you really mean what you are saying, do something.
And last na lang on my end, ma'am, comment on Fifi Sara's statement na tatakbo po siya.
Well, we are all for it. And we are going to campaign for Inday Sara to become the president. We're going to campaign as early as now, and we're going to crush any opponent pagdating ng eleksyon. That's very, very sure. All of us are tired. All of us are frustrated in this kind of government. It's time to fix this country and do the right thing.
Ma'am, baka pwede ko naman makuha kung sino yung gusto niyo maging katandem ni Fifi Sara.
I want Inday Sara to lead me. Like I said, I have no pretension that I am politically neutral. I am a Duterte supporter. My politics is aligned with PRRD, and their approach in solving the problem of our country is how I want our problems be solved. So, kung ano po ang choice ni Inday Sara, kung sino po ang Vice President na pipiliin niya, yun po ang choice.
Ma'am, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Vincent. Maraming salamat.